You're watching Finnerty. I'm Rob Finnerty. Glad you're here. The summer of love. Ah, the summer of love. Do you remember the summer of love? George Floyd, a criminal who was high on drugs, who was aggressively resisting arrest, had just died. It was May of 2020. Tim Walz was governor of Minnesota. Tim Walz is still governor of Minnesota. And we were living through a once-in-a-century pandemic. We were all told to stay 6 feet apart and to avoid crowds. Schools were closed. The Major League Baseball season had just been canceled. But somehow, thousands of violent protesters were allowed to riot in the streets night after night all across the country, vandalizing property, burning buildings, burning down police precincts, looting and stealing night after night. But somehow, if you were wearing a T-shirt that said, "I can't breathe," it was all okay. At least 25 people were killed during that rioting. And the media told us it was all okay, that what we were seeing with our very own eyes was mostly peaceful.
I want to be clear in how I characterize this. This is mostly a protest. It is not, generally speaking, unruly, but fires have been started.
Yeah, people just needed to, vent their frustration. They just needed to get their anger out of their system. It's better to let them smash the windows of your store and take whatever they want than get in their way. That was literally the message. And this went on for weeks. And people watched it on the news every night. Kamala Harris even donated money to bail out anyone who was arrested in Minnesota. And the lasting legacy of all of that is clear. As long as you're on the right side of things politically, which is the left side, you can get away with whatever you want. And unless someone stops them, history's about to repeat itself again, and it's already started. At Tesla dealerships throughout the country, they're being torched. Teslas are being vandalized throughout the country. Democrats in Washington and Democrats in the media are already doing exactly what they did before the summer of love. They're signaling to their foolish little foot soldiers that all of this is okay.
On the iPhone, they've got that little stock app. I added Tesla to it to give me a little boost during the day. 225 and dropping. So... And if you own one, we're not blaming you. You can take dental floss and pull the Tesla thing off,
So that's the governor of Minnesota celebrating Tesla stock falling, even though the state of Minnesota has millions of Tesla shares invested in their retirement fund. And he's celebrating, and they're all laughing. I don't think they know they're all losing money right now at the fall of a company with 120,000 employees. That's how bad it's gotten. And that is all behavior that is approved Democratic behavior. Keep it up. And the message is clear, even from the most prominent people in Washington, even a member of the U.S. Senate.
All right, here I am with my new ride, Chevy, good old Chevy Tahoe, here in Washington, D.C. Got one of these in Tucson as well. This one was made by Union Labor, United Auto Workers in Arlington, Texas. Always good to buy Union cars, incredibly reliable, and I'm looking forward to driving this for many, many years.
So what are we looking at there? That's a Democratic senator representing a party who has for decades pretended to be the party of climate change, the party that cares about planet Earth. And he just literally traded in his electric car for one of the greatest SUVs ever made. I'll give him that. But it's an SUV, a Chevy Tahoe, that gets around 11 miles to the gallon on the highway. Not a great trade if you're trying to save the planet, according to Democrats. In Hollywood, it was the exact same thing. Remember this, Sheryl Crow waving bye-bye to her Tesla when she sold it? It's all very strange because Joe Biden, their guy, the guy they wanted in the White House not that long ago, just mandated that every car in the country has to go electric by the year 2035.
That's why today I'm signing an executive order setting out a target of 50% of all passenger vehicles sold by 2030 will be electric. I see American consumers switching to electric vehicles. It will put us on a path to achieving a carbon pollution-free electricity sector by 2035 that no future president can come along and turn back.
Isn't that mind-boggling, what's happening right now? They're so lost. They're abandoning everything that they once stood for. I guess the only saving grace right now, just like during the summer of love, is that these people aren't the brightest criminals on earth. Most of these people who are setting Teslas on fire at dealerships or firing their guns at Tesla dealerships and cars or keying Teslas or putting swastikas on the side of Teslas, they don't realize that all Teslas actually have built-in cameras all around them, meaning these people are all being recorded, meaning that they're all going to get caught eventually.
Did you just key a Tesla the other day?
What?
You're on video. Yeah. This is the guy. You just keyed a Tesla. You got a video online. I just saw it. It's all over the face. The media.
No Tesla.
Yes, you did. You keyed a Tesla in a parking lot somewhere around here. What do you got to say about that?
I didn't do that.
Actually, you did do that. These are not good people. These are not people you'd invite to have dinner at your house. Right now, a group called Doge Quest just published a website this week with the locations of Tesla dealerships and the personal information and addresses of people who own Teslas. That's how truly bad these people are, to the core. They're willing to hurt their own people. Just imagine you're some guy who owns a Tesla. You bought it 2 years ago. You're a Biden voter. You were a Kamala voter. You're making the monthly payments. You're just living your life, which is fine. And you have no idea that your home address was just published on this website. And they're coming for him. They're coming for him, too. And if you think I'm joking, listen to this. A mother in Illinois claims that her 13-year-old daughter and other female students were forced to change into their school uniforms in front of a trans male student in the locker room. And at a recent school board meeting, after that same mother told the school board what happened, another woman got up after her and said this.
My name is Charlie Friedman. My pronouns are they, he. I am a trans person. I am the parent of a trans middle schooler. I am also the director of operations for Trans Up Front. It's a nonprofit organization fighting for trans rights. We partner with over 30 major organizations, including the ACLU, Lambda Legal, HRC, etc. So if needed, we'd be happy to dig in, to contact our coalition, to make sure that the board is supported in doing the right thing for the right reasons.
We'd be happy to contact our coalition. Did you hear that from that woman dressed as a man? I don't think I need to explain it, but what you just heard wasn't even a veiled threat. There was nothing subtle about that. The message is clear. You mess with us. You mess with trans people, and we're going to come for you. We're going to come for you. The Attorney General put out a statement today, quote, "The days of committing crimes without consequence have ended. Let this be a warning. If you join this wave of domestic terrorism against Tesla properties, the Department of Justice is going to put you behind bars. These are not good people. And the people out there committing these crimes on a daily basis at Tesla dealerships, I'll just say, it better not happen again." In the summer of 2020, people forget now the riots didn't all happen in one night. They started slow. At first, they were in Minnesota, and then slowly they spread night after night to new cities and new towns before they were coast to coast, because they were allowed to continue. And if we don't stop this now, it's going to happen again.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.